이제 네, 그만하시라. 네. 네, 알겠습니다. 그만하겠습니다.
자,
감사합니다.
그러면 다시 좀, 네, 대표님 감사합니다. 앞으로 종종 모실게요. 네. 자, 다시 소개해드릴게요. 자, 글로벌 브레인 아시아 투자 전략이란 주제로 우리 노부타케 스즈키님 다시 한번 모시겠습니다. 여러분 큰 박수로 환영해 주시기 바랍니다.
감사합니다. Yeah, I just had an issue about my present file, and I thought I sent to James, but he lost my file, so it's just joking. But anyway, so thank you for taking time for us. And as I mentioned, this year GlobalBrain is a diamond sponsor of beLAUNCH. And first of all, I'd like to thank to James to give me this opportunity. And I respect his passion for Korean venture community. And today I'd like to talk about two themes. And one is about introduction and the strategy of GlobalBrain. And the next is about the reason why GlobalBrain is interested in Korean ventures. Okay. So I just want to introduce my company briefly. And GlobalBrain is headquartered in Tokyo and established in 1998. And we have a Silicon Valley office, and we have one guy in the Silicon Valley. And right now, so we manage about the US, $106 million venture fund. And this about our relationship with Japanese major big corporation, especially so we have a strong relationship with Japanese IT enterprises. And we have a conference, annual conference called GlobalBrain Forum annually. And many people from these corporations are also entrepreneurs gather, and more than 200 people gather annually. So we leverage this relationship with big Japanese corporations to accelerate our portfolio companies' growth. Okay, next is about our venture fund. And now we manage 4 venture funds. And first one is with Moritrust. Moritrust is one of the big Japanese real estate developer. And the next is with Nifty. Nifty is one of the biggest ISP in Japan, and they have more than 9 million subscribers. And also they are subsidiary of Fujitsu Corporation. And the next is with SBI Securities. And the last one is with KDDI. And I'd like to mention about the detail of KDDI. And as you may know, KDDI is a Japanese #2 mobile carriers. And also, company is very aggressive to partner with venture companies. And so, for example, KDDI is one of the earliest partner with Skype. And KDDI preloaded Skype applications on the smartphones in the early days. And also, KDDI is one of the earliest investors of GREE. And so KDDI raised GREE by transferring their subscriber to GREE. Okay. And last year, February, GlobalBrain and KDDI established a fund called KDDI Open Innovation Fund. And the size of the fund is about $50 million. And we have invested in almost 10 venture companies in Japanese and also global companies from this fund. And basically, this fund focuses on the synergy between KDDI and portfolio companies. Okay, and this is about our core investment themes. And basically, we focus on the B2C sectors. And mainly, we focus on 3 sectors. One is applications, media, services in the B2C sectors. And the next is a new trend in e-commerce and internet advertisement. Maybe e-commerce like social commerce, subscription commerce, and so on. And also last one is about entertainment and gaming. Okay. And this is investments from KDDI Open Innovation Fund. And we have invested in 2 foreign ventures and also 6 domestic ventures from this fund. Okay. And I'd like to explain detail of major portfolio companies. And the first one is a company called Fufu. Fufu is headquartered in Los Angeles, USA. And the company develops kids tablet. And this tablet is Android 4.0 based. And also it comes with a cutting edge chipset. And also tons of free apps, music, books for kids. And also Fufu operates a marketplace for kids. And kids can easily download the pre-screened apps for kids. And also the company provides home applications which enable parents to manage children's usage of tablets. Okay. And the KDDI fund invested in 2012. And we support these companies, Asian and Japanese enrollment. And the next portal company is Halo Network Holdings. And this company is established in 2010 and headquartered in Los Angeles. Headquartered in London. And the company was established by the 3 entrepreneurs and also 3 taxi drivers. And the company provides taxi apps which enables customers to call taxis by their smartphones, and also which enable drivers to get the jobs through smartphones. And all arrangement is made by a system automatically. And the company started their service in London and they expanded their service to Dublin in Ireland and also Toronto in Canada and Boston and Chicago in the States, and now preparing the service in Tokyo too. Okay. And the company, KDDI investment in 2013. Okay. And the last one is our latest investment, a company called Origami. Origami is a Japanese venture company, and the company is a very, very young startup, and established in last year. And the company develops a mobile social e-commerce platform, and specifically focused on the smartphone. And also, company's platform called Origami has features like social media, and also functions like online to offline. And the next, so I want to explain about how KDDI and GlobalBrain support venture companies. And I want to mention about the case of a company called Torot. Torot is a Japanese venture company and providing the service of the photo book printing. And if you pay $5, you can get 40-page beautiful, nice photo books. And the KDDI invested in last year and promote Torot service at the AU shop, which is a retail channel by KDDI. And also, GlobalBrain and KDDI support for the maybe partnership with photo edit application venture companies, and which maximize maybe a relationship with ecosystem of a company. And also, KDDI promote Torot service through various media of KDDI. Okay, and the company is growing rapidly, so due to our support. And the next theme is the reason why GlobalBrain and KDDI are interested in Korean ventures. And we have 3 reasons. And the first one is basically Korean ventures have advantage in communication and broadband services. Maybe companies like KakaoTalk or Line and other IM or social media companies are here. And in Japan now, Line is so major. Okay. And also online gaming and online video is so developed in Korean market. And next is, I think Korean venture service or product have, very familiar taste, or maybe, a little bit different from Japanese service, but a very familiar taste. And I think I can say it's like, it's a Korean food or K-pop for Japanese consumers. Those services, are so popular in Japan right now. And last one is, I think I believe Korean ventures are ready to go global. In comparison with the Japanese entrepreneurs, maybe Korean ventures has, more, skills of maybe, communications, and also, they have a broad relationship in maybe US or Japan, maybe in these areas, there are many, Korean, American or Korean, Japanese. Okay. And this is, just a chart of the, business opportunity in Japan, right? And, maybe this is a comparison about population and also GDP per capita. And as you may know, in Japan, maybe business opportunities are maybe 3 times or 4 times bigger than in Korea. So, okay. And I'd like to introduce a case study of Seoul Makgeolli in Japan. I love makgeolli very much. And in Japan, makgeolli is also popular among the young women. And Suntory is a Japanese big beverage company, and they didn't just import makgeolli from Korea to Japan, but they modified the taste of makgeolli, and which more adapted to Japanese women. And also, Suntory used Chang Gun-sok. I heard that he's not so popular in Korea, but in Japan, for some reason, so many Japanese women are crazy about Chang Gun-sok. And actually, Suntory sold 36 million cans in a year, and this is record-breaking. Okay. And I think, it's just my introduction about beverage, but I think, for example, right now, in Japan, maybe, Line is very, has a strong momentum, and maybe, Korean ventures have more opportunity in Japanese market, and we can help your Japanese entry. So if you, have maybe interest in the Japanese market, please let me know. Thank you very much.